What's up, YouTube people? VTC Cards, back at it again. Opening up 2026 Bowman Mega Boxes from Dick's Sporting Goods. They just came in the mail. And one of these took a beating. Luckily, I believe the cards are in the middle. So, hopefully it'll be alright. So, let's hit them with the intro, and we'll get into it. Alright, I've been hearing all the hype about these, so I decided to order a couple boxes. This will be our first one opening. So we get 6 packs per box, 7 cards. I think math is 42 cards. So I think they were, I don't know, $50-ish. I don't know. The missus does the accounting stuff. So without further ado, if I could actually cut it, that'd be helpful, right? Let's get into this first one. I guess everybody's hunting Ethan Holidays. So actually, I'm about to list a couple numbered ones that I had from some other lines, but we'll see who all we're getting. All right, and I do like the new format where we don't have like the Mojo packs on their own. Everything's mixed in, so I do like that. All right, our first one is Francisco Espinoza on the Mojo, and all right, pulled an auto of Warren Calcano. Sorry if I mess that up, but all right. 1 mega box, 1 auto. I'll take it. David Hageman on the chrome, JJ Weatherholt on the chrome, and Jake Baldwin. All right. So it's kind of like downhill from that first pack, right? I mean, first pack, auto. Even if, I don't know how he is. I don't know much about him, but now everything's gonna feel devastating. All right, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I feel like that image has been used in a previous line. Carson, is it Benji? Sorry, I don't know. Marquette. We've got on what I'm assuming is like a laser, Carlos Gutierrez. And Corbin Carroll. All right. You get their little auto there sleeved up here in a second. I got Travis Bazzana, Blake Mitchell, got Roman Anthony, rookie on some Mojo, and Bowman Sterling, Shohei Ohtani. All right. Definitely, love Shohei. Luis Pena on the chrome, Jose Urbina, and we close out with Cal Riley. All right, 3 packs to go. Sorry if my chair starts making noise. I got to readjust here. I always end up bumping the damn camera stand. Dan Hernandez, Anderson Araujo. Sorry if I messed that up. All right, Colson Montgomery. Yeah, and I've noticed like in videos and now in person, these things are, some of them are off a bit. Yeah, some are off. That's a shame. Victor Arias, Gabriel Rodriguez, Nick Montesteri, sorry if I butcher you, dude, and Carson Wisenhunt. Second to last pack on the first box. I got, okay, a duplicate. Nelly Taylor. We got Harry Ford. So, cracks me up. So, I had like a 2023 box of, I think it was Prism Draft Picks or something baseball. And it was my first of 10 auto I ever pulled. And it was Harry Ford. It came back as a PSA 8 and sold it, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And now here he is up in the big leagues. So, man. Guess I should have held a little longer, right? All right, here we got Richie. And close out on all right, the red rookie shield on Tatsuya Imai. Dude, I do not know how to say that, and I apologize. Either way, it's a clean looking card. So I think it's slightly off to the right. Left side's a little heavy, but oh no, looks good. Unless I've overlooked it, that's our first red rookie shield. All right, last pack, first box. Liskova, Shatari Mori, Cal Riley on the Mojo, Daniel Pierce, Harry Ling, Not even gonna try. Sorry, dude. And Jacob Marcy. Sorry, I can't see all that well sometimes with this light. This light situation is not ideal sometimes. So I don't know. Maybe one day when we start doing like consistent content and people actually find a reason to watch us, other than to hear my madman rants usually at the end of the videos, start investing in some, like, I don't know, better equipment and shit. But for right now, this shit works for the realistic rips that we tend to do. Alright, so I guess I didn't go through my normal spiel. Those of you who have seen me before, you know the reason we do this largely is to show you what you get, what to expect. New collectors, mainly to show you how 9 times out of 10 you're not going to make your money back opening sealed products. So go for singles. Go to VTC_cards on eBay or VTC Cards and Toys on Mercari. Tons of entry-level cards, some good high-end cards, all kinds of good stuff on there. Something for everybody. But you don't need to waste money like we do opening sealed product, which is primarily for this. Alright, this is our first number one. I know we got the auto in the first box, which I'm assuming takes the place of a numbered. I don't know if it's supposed to be, like, I think basketball, these megas had like 1 numbered card each, or at least in the ones that I opened. I think we ended up doing a total of 6. So far we've got an auto on a Mojo, and now we're about to get an Andrew Tess of 250 on the purple. So I assume that is kind of like our little box hit, if you will. Walker Jenkins makes me think of Leroy Jenkins. We got a Tyler Bremer, little laser guy, little laser action, and Wyatt Langford. All right, yeah, it's funny. A lot of these guys that I had is, you know, got them as prospects, and I had like low numbered autos and all kinds of shit. Ended up selling them, and now I'm like, well, they got called up, so joke's on me. There's our guy. I guess everybody's looking for Ethan Holiday, right? We've got some numbered ones. Actually, I think I have them in reach. So I'll show them in here in a second. Carson Williams. We got Freddie Freeman on the Bowman Sterling. Yeah, Bowman Sterling. I love that actual set. I don't know if they did it this year or not, but that was like the first kind of like expensive set that we ever bought, and it was a banger. We ended up buying a case of them. Sold a bunch of them off. I ended up opening like 3 boxes, I think, and got some solid autos. A lot of numbered stuff, and we've sold pretty much all of it off at this point, but you know, I love that line. Alright, Jared Jones, Colt Emerson. I got a couple autos of his that I'm sending in. Got Ethan Holiday on the Mojo. That one's off to the right, it looks like, because of course. Alright, Mr. Garcia. Sorry, dude, cannot say that first name. Closing out with Edgar Montero and Luke Keishel. All right, 2 packs to go. So we got Freddie Freeman and Shohei on the Bowman Sterling. We've got Warren Calcano on the Mojo Auto, and we've got Andrew Tess on the of 250 purple Mojo. So that's what we got so far on a stack of, you know, Mojos, right? All right, so we got Wyatt Sanford, Caden Scarborough, Gage Jump, all right. Bobby Witt Jr. See, again, like, these are, centering on most of these is fucking garbage. Got a Francisco Espinoza, probably a laser, yeah. That centering actually looks pretty good. And Will Smith. Getting shaky with it. No, oh no, that was terrible. I shouldn't do that. That was terrible. All right, last pack. Well, I appreciate y'all joining me as we go through these 2 mega boxes. And be sure to check us out on eBay. We're going to be listing all kinds of new stuff with football season coming up and all that goodness. We got a lot of graded cards, a lot of raw cards, a lot of everything popping up. So check us out. I literally list new cards every day. Go in there and find your favorite player, your favorite team, all that kind of good stuff. And we close out with a Shohei Ohtani. Centering actually looks pretty good on him. It's a Shohei. I'm going to keep it. right? Why not? So, there we go. All right. So, for what I consider to be, out of 2 mega boxes, are good cards. Those are probably our 2 best. Maybe the Otani actually outperforms the auto. I wouldn't be surprised, right? So, but yeah. So, those are the 4. And then we did get a couple Ethan Holidays, which I know everybody's looking for. Got some good prospects, good players, all that good stuff. But that's about, $10-ish, $120 in total worth of seal product. So that's what you get on Realistic Rips. Thanks for catching us. We'll catch you later. Catch us on the eBay and Macari. Y'all have a good one.